fast travel here. I feel like I'm going to check for a fast travel beacon toward the east again. I know we have to go to Solace Keep for now, but we'll get going, you know. Just head toward the big tree in the sky. The ghost of the tree that fell. God, tree ghosts would be spooky. I guess that's just a Delimgon, though. Hey! Knew I heard something. Ooh. I see the birds circling overhead. Okay. OMG Pokemon stream? Probably not, to be honest. I like the series, but I haven't really been keeping up. Okay. Wouldn't mind doing some other JRPGs, though. What does it look like, the tree from Elden Ring? Oh, the big one? Actually, I haven't played Elden Ring. What's with this big branch? This looks like something that Sapadal is going to clear up later. I've played a bit of like Demon Souls and Dark Souls 2 and a very small amount of 3. I've beaten Bloodborne. What other RPGs? Well, on my like YouTube channel, years ago I started playing Final Fantasy. Like from the first one, the GBA port. I beat that and I started Final Fantasy 2. I don't know if I'd want to stream that or keep it as like a sort of pre-recorded series, because there's a lot of grinding that I don't want to show. Oh hey, a treasure. I forgot about this chest. So my concern right now... Whoa! I just kind of skated off of that. My concern with the beacon is that usually they are in obvious places, and I'm not seeing one here. So maybe it isn't here. I've done enough side stuff for now, so I'm just going to go to Solace Keep. But otherwise, like, considering the grind of most JRPGs, I probably don't know if I'd want to just stream them. Oh, that's a bad sign. You know what, I was just at camp. I forgot to go check if I could upgrade things. Well. See it as both. You can talk with people while you grind, but you understand keeping it as a YouTube thing? Yeah. Bro, you got mushrooms. Was that cart always overturned? This is kind of a bad sign.
Oh, good. Everyone's panicking.
We need to leave before all of the dust is...
And then what? Start over with nothing? We'd be beggars in the streets.
Hey there.
I don't like the way that lava is rising.
That's why Nandru built the sluice gates, to redirect the lava flows away.
Hey.
Oh dear.
Everyone here is just watching the volcano. Okay. I'm glad the dream thralls weren't up here, like the way they were standing.
He's not the one I'm worried about. Someone's going to have to tell the outposts.
Saka, you're right. Okay, let's talk to the others, speak a message.
Wherever we go next, they're gonna need us to build them new homes.
Exactly, Uncle. Exactly. I knew it. The moment I saw that Adiran, I knew a disaster was coming.
He says while looking right at me.
Stop lying.
Yes, I did.
Orlans are the short, hairy folk. I thought they were more like furry than hairy. I did this one. Yeah, there's all right here. Whoa.
Everyone, please, do not panic. Simply exit the keep, quickly and calmly, and... We're all going to die! Calm yourself. You won't die as long as you listen to me. We already have a camp set up outside the keep. Simply follow the warden's directions, and you shall all be safe.
Hey. Oh.
Can you believe it? In all my years, I never thought the old volcano would
I picked a
blow.
bad time to talk to that guy.
The world sure is changing.
Hey, let's trade. I just wanted to check. You have... yeah, that... Well, surprisingly, the food merchant, the chef, has food. At least the statue is still upright. What about the bartender?
Does no one clean up after themselves?
You're not a merchant. Never mind. What about you, bud?
The feeling of the keep swaying like a drunkard is something I'll never forget.
Ooh.
You need something?
Trade. Do you have anything cool? You got some cave coral. You got lockpicks. I'm taking those. Yeah.
Oh, Marius, praise Abaddon, you are alive.
What's happening? Why is everyone running around like blessed fools?
The volcano erupted. Any minute now, we're going to be flooded. We're evacuating. Kostya's gone to open the lava sluice gates, but they've been disused for so long. When Forja erupted, I thought... Oh, my boy. I'm so glad you're alive.
Nice to see you as well. Look, 4 Heroes of Light isn't that grindy and it's pretty nice and light. That one's... I have that on the DS. If it's only on the DS, it's going to be difficult for me to stream. Or record or anything, really. But yeah. Hey, Mahala, nice to see you as well.
Unless you have come back to help us, Envoy, I don't have time for you. We're minutes away from being overrun by lava flows. I have to get my people out. You must leave now.
Let's not waste time then. Where's the path to the garden?
We told you, we don't know. And this is hardly the time to be asking.
Tell that to the Steel Garrote. They found a way to the garden, and it's somewhere beneath the keep. They were about to storm your gates when the volcano erupted.
They're all dead, by the way. You're welcome.
The Steel Garrote were marching on the keep? How? Why would they think the garden was beneath Solace?
Emulator, I don't know. Well, books about the garden were missing from the living archives. The Steel Garrote had them.
Why didn't you tell me? You should have reported your findings.
I just did.
It makes sense. They must have used the book to triangulate its location. But still, Kostya's scouts would have seen them and they didn't report. You weren't lying then. He was. Good God.
Could Kostya have told the Steel Garrote about another entrance to the garden?
No. If such a thing existed, I can't believe it. He wouldn't. We took an oath to Nandru. The garden was our sacred duty, and he betrayed us. I can't believe I didn't see this coming. I was a fool. I have failed my duties. Kostya.
He's been trying to make a deal with Adir using the keep as a bartering chip.
I knew he was making overtures, but I didn't think he'd go that far. The ambassador has not responded to Kostya's overtures, has he? I made sure of that when I threw the ambassador's replies in the forge fire. I understand how Kostya could be tempted by false notions of freedom and prosperity, but...
But...
Oh, this is entirely too much. How could he have done this? I can't believe Kostya handed the steel garrote a secret we protected for hundreds of years. We took Mayu. Who knows what he'll do with the sluice gates? He cares so little for the keep that I worry he's going to have us drowning in lava.
So what would you have me do?
I will show you where Kostya has gone. If you find that he's doing anything other than opening the gates that would protect our home from the lava, I would ask that you stop him.
Mihala.
I do not wish to see him dead, but if he would risk the keep, then he risks our lives. I cannot suffer those who would harm us to live. Now I must return to the evacuation, and you must go on your way.
Well, I wish you the best.
Let's hope we don't need your wishes. If your arrival is indeed a message from Nandru, I hope he remembers his people well. I hope he is proud of us. And Marius, make it back to us in one piece.
I assume that's an order, Commandant?
Head through the door in the smithy. You'll
Oh.
find Kostya in the lava tubes beneath the keep. Go now, and go with the gods.
I didn't know there was a door.
Did you see that? That was Kostya who shoved me. All to go deeper into the keep, into the forge for some reason.
Huh. Hey, everything's falling apart.
Outsider. That was a damn big explosion, wasn't it? Heard it down here above the sound of the anvils. What can I do for you?
Hey, everything's falling apart, but I want to buy stuff. Maybe. I don't need Adrabon anymore. Huh. I don't need heavy armor. I don't do blocking. What could I use? Lockpicks. Screw it. Oh, let's sell some stuff, because I have a bunch of... Yeah, I'm almost at 100,000. Octopath Traveler's pretty nice. Yeah! It's a nice RPG to play. A lot of JRPGs do have that kind of grind thing.
Went through this door. Be careful down there.
You two coming? Alright. Lava tubes. Reminds me of Jack and Daxter. The Precursor Legacy had lava tube. Just one tube, but it was long. What do we have down here? Exploding. Explosions and potions. In fact, let's...
I know a few of my collegists who could die happy here.
Let's not spend any more time down here than we have to.
I agree, but you know it's me, so we're going to explore every little corner. It's inevitable, but if there are points where a grind is needed, it can be done off-stream. Yeah. Though,
Is that lava really high for everyone or just me?
I don't know what kind of drugs the lava takes. Why are you asking me? Actually, the grind might be better to do on-stream because I could be talking to people and... It depends on how good I am at talking, I guess. But I don't know. It is a mixed bag.
Keep quiet.
East ahead.
That was the wrong button. Whoops. Oh, wait. Ah. That's what you get for being a bug.
That was fun. Kostya isn't going to wait around for us. Keep moving.
Yeah, no shit. You think I didn't know
Kostya
this?
left him behind to die. Blessed Korba.
Wow. Hey, a box. Hope I can get to that box. Is there a way up here? Nope. Hold on, I want to go back a little bit. I have once again found a thing that I want. But the way in is not clear, and I feel like going further up is the wrong way. Plus, a lot of RPGs tend to have one enemy area where, oh, you found the golden tiger, you get 10,000 XP. What? You're level 35. Ni no Kuni had that. Oh yeah, that's fair, like super boss types, or just high experience having. I'm going too far now. Does this door open? No. Maybe it's that wild, angry tube of lava. Is there a way? No. Oh hell. This is a bad move. I didn't like that. Alright, Marius, we'll take your advice and not stay here too long. Sometimes an item that doubles XP, like the EXP stones in 4 Heroes of Light. Yeah. I hear...
I found my old home.
Oh.
I don't think I'm ready for this.
For your old home? I hear the loot noise. Can I just like randomly dispel? No. Alright, I'm moving ahead. Anything's possible with research and patience? Yeah. Hip. Hey. Ooh. Can I... Ow. I'm on fire. Oh, a lot of diamonds. That's cool. Some turnips. Oh, yeah. Common Grimoire of the Elements. I missed those. Wait, I want to check something. Okay, no. It's it. Yeah, great call out, bud. This looks like... Yep. Oddly enough, using the sword that's made of fire was a bad choice on the oil. Who could have expected that? Oh, I'm not going to use those again. Hold on. What? Oh god, more. Hey, missile battery. Yeah, lightning bolt. The little elementals in Avowed remind you of the elementals in Octopath. That's neat. Body. Did I miss something? Oh no, that's below here. Okay. Living steel chunk.
Voices silenced.
That's ominous. Want to nom nom on the mushrooms and make a mushroom pie? Ooh. As long as they aren't the mushrooms growing out of people's faces. If it's the face mushrooms, there's going to be a problem. This is the way we came? Okay.
Forja is going to start without us if we don't get a move on.
I am moving on. Alright, calm down. Damn it, I just wanted to loot. Okay, you stand still. Well, so you were streaming during... I was streaming during your birthday, but you fell asleep after you ate cake? Oh. Did you mention that during the stream? Or did you not show up because of the cake? Maxims of the Pargrunen, Volume 6. In older lands it was said, place the doing before the telling, place the act of work before the boast to history. Now it is written in blood. Record all your efforts, be they triumph or tangent, for the record shall outlast the work, and the word shall be more precious than the act. The taste of the blood is, the craft must not die with the craftsman. You didn't show up because of the cake. Oh, okay. When was your birthday, if you don't mind telling?
They wound us, and we wound in return.
Well, she's getting all... They're getting all, ominous sounding. Records of Old Solace Part 4. The garden is a household name spoken in awed and hushed tones. We Pargrunen have known since the moment we arrived that to protect it was our sacred charge, given to us by Wodeker herself through the great founder. Beyond that, none knew the truth of what the garden really was. On one instance, a bold young warden attempted to build in secret a vessel that would survive the trip across the Acid Sea. Upon discovering this, Nandru exiled the warden, claiming that the island's secrets were to remain just that. Entrusted by Nandru himself, I am the only warden alive that knows the truth of the garden's nature. Whale smite me, but should I ever give in to temptation and put the secret to writing? The end of the document is marked with a faded symbol reminiscent of an eye. Oh, you got spoiled apples. What's up here? A box. Oh. A potion. And a box. There's a guy down there with a name.
I would suggest not looking down. Just
Immediately looks down.
We've got to catch up to Kostya.
Somewhere around the 14th or 15th of March. For me, we celebrate my birthday on both these days because I come from a different time zone. My 14th is your 13th, my 15th is your 14th. Okay. Neat. Is that guy a skeleton? Well, he's a boss. He is a skeleton. I'm gonna drop a bomb on him. I just wanted to break that. There was no real reason behind it. I just saw it and decided it needed to not. Oh. Haha, you missed. Stay there for a second. Think about what you've done. Oh. Yeah, I've very much upgraded my guns. Look at that, that's over half. Ow! Half of the stun bar and half of your health bar. That rhymed, kinda. Well, they're both just the word bar. Doesn't really count as a rhyme. Oh god. You know what? Prime candidate. Missile battery time. Ow! Will you stop? You're just a summon. You know what? I'm gonna do the same. Bear! Oh, this hurts. You interrupted my bear. Damn it! Stop moving. There we go. And... okay. You know what I can do? Here you go. I missed. Breaking walls are the true bosses of Avowed. Walls are the true priority. Yeah. When I break walls, it is because they are walls and I am me. The hell is this room? Well, oops. Oh. Got these little tiny rooms. That one's blocked off. This one is not. Wow! Dick! At least it wasn't full poisoning. I forgot traps were in this game for a while because we haven't seen one in a long time. So... that was on me. What's in this hole anyways? Oh. Well, that hurt. But you know, I lived. I like how I say I haven't seen any traps in a while and I get 2 in a row. Do I have a food stuff that unpoisons? Not really. Chocolate cookie. I just want to eat that because chocolate cookies are worth it, you know? Well, that hurt. Quite a bit. I already came from there. So we're going this way. Sometimes you just deserve a treat on the battlefield while you're dying of poison, you know? And I mean, I have... well, I wish I had 3 more health potions right now, because at some point I had 69 and I didn't give it the respect it deserved.
We need to keep moving if we're gonna catch Kostya.
Records of Old Solace, Part 3. I hear you, but I'm going to read this book first. A mere few weeks after our arrival in Galawain's tusks, Nandru unexpectedly visited the living archives. The monastery was still in its infancy, but he sought me out with claims that he had made a shocking discovery. As we walked, Nandru pointed out various features in the landscape. A hill here, a now dry channel there, nothing out of the ordinary. He then asked if anything seemed wrong to me. I did not, at least not until he told me the discovery. Galawain's tusks used to be a verdant paradise, not this godforsaken waste. How he stumbled upon such a mystery he would not say, but I believed him as I believe him now. The end of the document is marked with faded symbol reminiscent of an eye. We found that out too, though. Through the memory.
This night, when will the sun rise?
I missed.
Watch
Didn't miss that time. Now you're on fire, loser. How do you like that? Skeleton wizard didn't even cast a spell. Okay, what the hell? Yeah, close enough. I couldn't see the other red mark on the map. It just wasn't there. Okay, there's a door here. Is it going to kill me? No. I almost sounded disappointed there for a second, sorry. Records of Old Solace Part 5. After so many years, some of the older wardens have begun to voice their discontent at staying in one place for so long. It is in the heritage, the very blood of the Pargruna, to wander, discover, and settle. There were even whispers that Pravetica would soon be upon us. Such superstition is unfortunately common among my older peers that every settlement will one day face its Pravetica, its final event. Of course they will. That is simply the way of the world. All things end. It gladdens this old heart to see that this nonsensical concept is fading away. The end of the document is marked with a symbol representing an eye or something. What's in the box? Stuff for crafting. Hell yeah. The hell? Oh, I didn't come from over there. Okay, I was like, wasn't I just there? Oh gosh.
Kostya doesn't care who dies. That cobra must be stopped.
Cobra! Does that make us Joe? Are we G.I. Joes?
We're in a bit of a rush, Uncle.
Gastrointestinal Joseph? That was a sick jump off of that singular rock. Like that, yeah. No. Sir, I need you to not. Stop it. And bang. You got health. I hate that. You got knocked around. Let's drop a missile battery. And bang. Whoa, that's like half your health in one big fight. I don't want you coming close to me. Whoa. Alright. I will respect your distancing. What just happened? Did I get like... I got over encumbered during the fight. That's wild. Guess it's time to just make some room. I was worried for a second that my strength got sapped or something. Also, I do want to point out, I have a gun called the Magic Missile. It is in fact a gun that shoots magic missiles that home in on enemies. But otherwise it's not that impressive, to be honest. Because it doesn't have an elemental thing and I'm weird, but I like having it. Because it's a great play on words. If I was going for like a magic and gun build, I would totally be using that instead of the lightning gun. But like a little bit of homing and stuff is not as impressive as like the lightning bolt bounce. At least to me. Gotta have a little bit of priorities, you know. Man, why are these coffins open? I mean, I didn't open these ones, you know. The ones that I did open, I understand the concern, but like,
Kostya knew about this, he'd be selling tickets.
Hold on.
I've come across references to this before. Nothing could have prepared me.
I knew there was some stuff. This area is massive, though. Very vertical. Something tells me the last floor isn't accessible. Just a hunch.
We too.
Well, oh. Hope you aren't scared of heights. Oh, whoa. Oh.
Daylight. Essence we have not felt in centuries.
The voice sounds familiar.
My brother, soul of my soul. How did you find me here?
Who are you?
I have been here for so long. My memories are tattered. They fall apart when I look too long at them. There was a man called Nandru once.
Oh.
Beloved of a terrible god. I remember it all. I feel Sapadal's mind beneath yours, swimming in the deep. You should run.
Am I in danger?
A child keeps a beetle in a jar. He does not know the beetle requires air, sustenance, freedom. He does not understand that if it shakes the jar, pulls off a wing, the beetle will be hurt. The child only wants to keep the beetle. It feels good to have control. We are both souls in a jar. Yours is just bigger than mine, for now.
You're a god like Sapadal too, huh?
That was the name they gave themselves. Stolen from the ancient souls, whose deaths gave rise to them. To us. We were little more than appendages to them. That is why I must ask you to destroy them.
You want me to what?
You have seen them, as I have. Memories of their ancient, chosen children. Rips in the fabric between the here and the beyond that allow the dreams of the dead to leak through. Memories of the Akida. People like you, or I, who loved Sapadal and were betrayed by them. This land was once a jungle, rich, alive. I saw it through their eyes. The people tried to look after themselves, to rely less on Sapadal. But to be relied upon was all their god desired. They felled a tree, and for that slight, Sapadal turned their world to ash, ignited the breath in their lungs, and made their people into dust. Sapadal burned the world, the people who revered them suffered for it.
If you knew this, why'd you build Solace on the ruins of the Godless?
So that I would be confronted every day with what our God had done. So that I would not grow weak and give in. So that I would not go to them and do what they have asked of you. So that I would never set them free.
Was the fire the catastrophe that annihilated the Godless?
No. Their final death came later. A gift to the Akida from the true gods, who wished to bring their children back to them. Back to her.
Her?
The rightful queen. Wodiga.
What does Wodiga have to do with this?
She is the center. The center of everything.
I can't kill a god.
Anything that lives can be made dead. Even a soul comprised of 1,000,000 souls can be compelled to rot. The true gods have waited centuries to help us. You, my brother, who are more brave than I, go now to the garden and hang the gardener from their tree.
But where's the way, Nandru? How am I supposed to get there?
You need only walk a little more. You are nearly at the end. Ah. You know, I always meant to die down here. To siphon my soul into a lonely pillar, disconnected from the stone that makes our world. Disconnected from them. I only hope that Sapadal releases you to the same long peace.
If you can't reach the wheel, what happens to you?
I do not know my end. In that I find a peace beyond any even the true gods can dream of.
How will I know the way to the garden when I find it?
It is only a door, carved and warded by my own rough hands. It knew me. It will know you, because the same thorn tears at us both.
Thank you.
Do not thank me. Only do as I asked. Destroy them, brother. And when you see Wodiga, tell her I said hello.
You alright? We lost you there for a minute, but not like before.
I mean, I'm not going to.
Another chat with Sumatra. Oh, this one seemed to be...
Yeah, I'm not gonna do what you're asking, Andrew. Your name was just Andrew with an N. I can't trust that. That's goofy.
So, do we have a plan for Kostya once we find him?
Kostya's already proven himself an enemy of Solace. Whatever you choose to do with him after we stop him is fine with me.
Yeah, I'm very much against Wodiga and the Garrote and now Kostya. If you want to betray Solace Keep,
Just ahead. Kostya's probably already there. Let's move.
if you want to betray, damn it,
We have to stop this now.
let me have my one-liner, damn it. If you want to stop, if you want to take down Solace Keep, it's going to Kostya. What if it broke that potion? That would be kind of a cool little move. I like that the little knob is knee height because it's a dwarf.
Good. You're here.
Hold on, before I talk to you. Oh, never mind.
Help me destroy this witch. We can't risk someone turning it and opening the gates. If the keep falls so that we might live, so be it.
I already killed Ludwin. Your scheme's over.
I figured you might have. Bloodthirsty. You people just can't help yourselves.
The Steel Garrote were taken by the Dream Scourge. I had to defend myself.
And so you brought it back here? Among the wardens?
Dream Scourge doesn't work like that.
It doesn't matter how it works. It was not present in the tusks until your people arrived. Oh, perhaps this is right. Another reason to destroy this place and go. This is how it should be. So long as the keep stands, my people are trapped here. Doomed by an oath to a dead man. Our people were nomads for ages until we built the keep. When it falls, we'll be free to explore the world again. I will not watch my people rot here for the sake of a pointless oath.
Nandru lied about the oath. The garden's a secret prison for a god. You're just the jailers.
Then my conviction only grows stronger, Envoy. Nandru never wanted what was best for us. He built us a tomb and abandoned us to it. Do not speak his name to me as if it could mean anything to you.
What would you have me do, Marius?
Well, he has a point. But it's not worth letting Solace fall to prove it.
You, of all people, are speaking in favor of the suffocating grasp of tradition.
I'm talking about not destroying our ancestral home just because you don't like Nandru. You're just as blinded by those traditions as Mihala. Have the courage to leave if you want, but don't force everyone else to.
Mihala asked me to stop you.
Ha! Finally! Proof she's got a spine. Well, Envoy, now's your chance. Are you going to be a good little minion and do as she asked? Or will you let me save my people from themselves?
I can't let you do this.
A life for rubble, blood for the prison of old ways. We twine.
Stand down, Kostya. This just isn't your day.
Envoy, I understand that Kostya grates on the nerves, but perhaps we should...
So be it. And you are so close. The entrance to the garden is just beyond this door. I always knew it would come to this.
Always. We met each other like a couple hours ago. Whoa! I think I got squished. You're not even a loyalist, you're just a warden. Yeah, you guys hit pretty hard. But so do I. Alright. Oh, I can choose to be problematic. Records of Old Solace, Part 6. Solace Keep was an ambitious undertaking, but under Nodrin's guidance, leadership, and determination, it was finished. A beacon that stands proud as a symbol of the Pargrunin living within its walls. With this done, Nodru presented to us an even greater challenge. The Floating Foundry, a massive facility built atop a river of lava. Many wardens lost their lives securing the construction site, and many more died during the foundry's construction. Their sacrifices, while tragic, were not in vain. The Floating Foundry was erected, bringing with it arms and armor of unparalleled quality. Unfortunately, the foundry did not last long. Less than 8 years after its construction, tragedy struck, an eruption caused the river to swell, and none were able to make it to the sluice gate in time. Now only ruins remain. Though it is gone, may the Foundry's fall serve as a reminder to all of us that unchecked ambition will lead to ruin. These are the final words of First Elder Monk Karitana. May Whale guide me on the journey to my next life. The end of the document is marked with a trio of faded symbols, each reminiscent of eyes. Alright. Well, I just got counselor stuff. Hey, it'll cost you. They made the same joke in the achievement. Those rats.
It's done. Solace is safe. Thank the gods.
Did the keep look as confining before?
So I just got counselor stuff. I want to look at that. Counselor's garb is light armor. Plus 50% stealth attack damage, 5% damage reduction, plus 3 additional damage reduction. This extravagant tunic was made specifically for Kostya at his request. The fabric is reinforced with incredibly durable steel threads to assuage some of his paranoia, and the metal plating hanging from it has been oiled and treated to ensure that it makes absolutely no noise. The result is surprisingly effective protection that does not appear to be so at first glance. Excuse me. And I got the counselor's shoes. Plus max essence, plus dexterity, dodge distance. Though at first glance, these shoes appear to be purely for show, they are surprisingly functional. Common enough among members of Solace Council, Kostya as well went above and beyond and had his shoes enchanted. Of utmost importance was the Supreme Comfort enchantment. As frivolous as it seems, they helped a great deal when trying to keep a level head after hours of standing around a council table. Additionally, as a paranoid individual, Kostya tried his best to prepare for any possibility. These shoes were enchanted to help him stay out of harm's way when he inevitably angered his fellow council members. Unfortunately, they were not enough to prepare him for you. At least you have some nice shoes now. Yeah. I'm surprised they fit, all things considered. I'm actually going to keep these because they do a little more than what I had before. Oh, well. Ah, whale. So it looks like there's still lava down there, but it's much smaller. I have an objective to speak to Mihala, but I feel like that would mean going all the way back. Although this seems like maybe it leads somewhere helpful. I'm hoping they're giving me a way to talk to her without making it a pain. Oh, I unlocked all fast travel beacons. I leveled up. Where is this? Oh, it's underneath. Okay.
The keep is beautiful. Like a gilded cage.
Oh, I bet if I had chosen to do this, I'd get a good little view. I'd get a view of the whole keep collapsing somehow. That would be cool. Okay, I got some more. I got one more point to spend. Let's do the crit hit. Well, nah, crit hit chance isn't as useful. I think headshots are automatically, but increased damage with bows and guns, that's good. Yeah, let's max out percept. Well, yeah, let's max out perception. Did I get a... no companion abilities. Okay. Huh. Well, I did get a fast travel beacon, so I am going to go ahead and talk to her. Be like, hey, your shit's not broken, obviously, as you can tell. Oh, there's a crane up there. That's cool. Are these guys still standing around all panicky? Doesn't look like it. The cart's still upside down. Hey, you ever think about putting a fast travel beacon into the city? Oh, they're all chill again. I saw that subtitle. Everyone just spoke at once because I ran through.
We're alive!
What's up, loser?
I can't believe that sucker subjitulia Kostya would go that far.
I even considered supporting that man.
Huh. I always knew Kostya was scum, but this is too much, even for him. May he find no rest in death.
Hell yeah. Hey.
What happened to Diren? Is everyone all right?
The keep and many of your people are safe.
Thank you. I cannot explain how afraid I was for my people and our home.
Oh, I couldn't tell.
Things cannot be the same from now on. Not after what we've endured. Here. I once was this artifact's custodian, but I failed in protecting the keep. This belongs to one who has proven capable of guarding my people. I wish so much that things had gone differently. Marius, could I speak to you?
Right, did she just ask that? Or am I having another nightmare?
Hey, just know that we have your back, bud, no matter what she says.
Good. Let's save the hugs and tears for another time.
Okay.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm so glad you're safe and that you're surrounded by good people.
All right. Waiting for the but?
There's no but waiting. That's all I wanted to say. Truly. I am genuinely happy you found friendship, Marius. You always deserved more than the world gave you. That's all I wanted to say.
Well, you've always given me more than I deserved.
That's a kind thing to say, Marius.
It was a true thing.
Aw. Well, with that, camp. I want to see about crafting some stuff before we head into the garden.
I feel crazy saying this, but Kostya was right. We should have let Solace Keep fall.
Crazy is one word for it. You really think you can just burn down someone's ancestral home?
Dearie, the keep isn't a home. It's a prison. And now the Pargrunen will never escape.
Solace is my home. I still don't get why any of you feel like you have a say in this.
But you left.
Because I chose to. Kostya doesn't get to make that decision for everybody.
If Kostya doesn't, Mihala will.
I feel like number 3 right here would be real ironic because I did make that decision earlier. But Kostya's plan was mad, destroying a centuries-old keep, leaving the survivors stranded.
Civilization, as we know it, hasn't existed in the living lands for very long. We need to preserve what history we have.
Darling, you know I hate to think of losing all of that history more than anyone. But think of what they could have gained. Maxim left the Republics, and it allowed animancers in Fjord to thrive.
Destroying our home is not starting something new.
You really think everyone in Solace is there willingly? Amalia and her people took up arms and turned to banditry, and they still weren't allowed to leave. If anything, I imagine Mihala and her traditionalists will only make it harder to leave now.
You have a point, but the decision's made.
You're right. There's no use in second-guessing it.
True. And you've a date with the gods soon. We can only hope that you'll make better decisions.
Enough talking
Hey.
in circles. Let's save our strength for the garden. I, for one, could use a long rest. And I'm betting the envoy could, too.
Who could sleep at a time like this?
I know, I'm excited too, dearie. But we need our beauty sleep, don't we?
Some more than others. Speaking of, what do you have to say?
I'm starting to suspect that every single leader in the Living Lands is incompetent. Truly, is there no vetting process? Hopefully those in Solace Keep will choose their leaders with more care in the future. But we should check on Marius. I'll make him some soothing perfume, but I think a few words from you would help too.
Are you mad that I refused to destroy the keep?
Why would I be mad at you consigning a people to a lifetime imprisoned by their traditions and literal stone walls? Well, that doesn't sound like me at all. I do not envy the Pargrunen in any case. Meeting that council gave me a new appreciation for Vidaro.
You might need to keep an eye on him so he doesn't take any lessons from these guys.
Barrett's balls. What a nightmare. We're losing focus on the important things. Things like the garden. Oh, come on, Envoy, let's get going. How can I help, darling?
Nah.
Always a pleasure, Envoy.
Okay, let's go through stuff. What is this Bastion of Solace, anyways? It's a shield, so I'm not going to use it. Blocking has a 25% chance to inflict fire damage on the attacker. Extra health and stamina. The face of this ancient golden shield is decorated with numerous precious gems and ringed with coarse boar fur. It dates back to the days of Serena, a legendary figure from Solace's history. After a rogue magfolk assaulted the keep and destroyed much of it, Serena led the efforts to rebuild and fortify Solace and was gifted this shield by the keeper's then Forge Master. Ever since, tradition has dictated that the shield would be given to a warden that proved themselves worthy enough to wield it through acts of selfless heroism. Never before has it been given to an outsider. So this has a lot of historical significance, huh? Sure would be a shame if someone were to deconstruct it for parts. Whoops. Same with... These are dwarf clothes, so it shouldn't fit me. And they're light armor, so I'm not going to wear it. Alright, and let's workbench. I need more blood writhe toadstools. How many can I make? 9. Not very many. Unfortunate. I have enough to upgrade things. That's good. Kind of wish I had enough to max out, because that would be an achievement in itself too, you know? Well, can I make 6 glasswood? Yeah. Then upgrade. Hey. I actually have enough still to upgrade the last light of day. I just need 2 more living steel chunks. I'll do it. Now they're both the right rank. I have no weapons to enchant. Giada has something to ask.
I must admit, I had my doubts about Solace. It was like a dungeon, except the wardens were the prisoners. You could have helped Kostya destroy the keep, but you left it standing. Why?
Well, I think the wardens should decide for themselves whether or not to leave.
I agree. A decision like this belongs to the community, not the ambitions of one man. Even if Solace isn't going anywhere, I think your arrival was a sign of changes to come. Wherever you go, you break people out of their habits. You banish the old ways.
You're giving me too much credit.
Or perhaps you don't give yourself enough. Wherever that power comes from, whether it's your heritage or political status, it's a terrible burden. I don't envy you, but at least you keep things interesting.
Yeah, thanks. Go ahead and rest a bit.
Not before I've done some reading.
Okay, so hey, bud.
Envoy, you're probably here to see how I'm doing, yeah? Well, I'm doing great. I always knew my home would destroy itself from within. I just never thought I'd get a chance to stop it.
You did well.
Right. If you get any more sappy, I'll think you've turned into a tree.
Ah.
But enough of that. You have a lot to do, and I'm right behind you. Right, changing the subject?
That's it.
Not before I've done some reading.
Whoa. Giada, what else do you have to say?
Let me get this straight. You spoke to the spirit of Nandru, a godlike, same as you. What did he say? Any advice? Any words of encouragement?
He compared me to a tormented beetle in a jar.
Not the inspirational speech we were hoping for then. I should have seen this coming. Never listen to the dead. They're cynical, full of regret, and determined to make us all miserable.
Yeah.
Thankfully, you're still alive. Fate is in your hands.
And this gun. There's no reason I can't have a better relationship with Sapadal than he did.
See? The future is looking brighter already. No one is closer to Sapadal than you are. Nandru lost that privilege when he died, which means you alone can judge the god of the living lands. Your opinion is the one that counts.
Yeah. But Sapadal suffered too. Can't blame them for acting irrationally.
A caged animal lashes out at friend and foe alike. For what it's worth, I think you're going to be fine. No matter what you do about Sapadal, it can't get any worse. I wish I could say the same for the living lands.
Alright. Anything else?
Pleasant dreams.
Anyone else? Marius?
Envoy? Blacked out at that Audra and the lava tubes beneath Solace. But it seemed different somehow.
I spoke to Nandru, actually.
Right. I actually believe you. This is madness, Envoy. You spoke to the founder of Solace.
He suggested I kill Sapadal, actually.
Well, that's not what I was expecting. People in Solace always claim they're speaking the word of Nandru. And here you are, actually hearing from the man.
Yeah.
Doesn't even really matter what he said, if you ask me. There are hundreds of Pargrunan who'd give anything to hear Nandru's voice. Blessed day impressive is what that is. Envoy, what do you need?
Nothing. Just want to see if you have anything else to say. No, everyone's good. Can I cook anything? I haven't looked at that in a while. Well, I guess it's less can I cook anything and more should I. Because there is one achievement that involves cooking everything at least once. But the game doesn't exactly indicate what you have already cooked versus what you found. So it's hard to track.
What is it you like so much about ghost stories, Giada?
Well, ghost stories are how we confront our fears. How we explore and define them in a safe environment.
Don't they give you nightmares? The chills? After I hear a ghost story, I can't stop imagining something behind every strange noise or stray breeze.
Of course, but telling a story gives you power over it. You get to choose when to hold back.
They're in sync.
And when to be merciless.
Guess I'm more comfortable with things I can see. And shoot, if needed.
An animancer has to grow comfortable with the unknown. But that would be challenging for a soldier.
And a sailor. When you spend months at the mercy of the sea, and whatever's in it, you learn a healthy fear of the unknown.
Can't say I blame you. I'm brave enough to tinker on souls, but the ocean? No thank you. Leave me out of it.
I feel like ghost stories would be different considering, you know, you've actually fought ghosts. Like, you know they exist in this world. There's definitive proof, you know? But that's just me going off. I've paused here once again because I'm going to be calling it for today. Ghost stories, yeah. One time I saw a ghost. I was on a bridge and it just popped out and tried to kill me, but I destroyed it.